Hi, Mario.
Hello. Hello. Ah,
Hi, Ernie.
Mario, tomorrow the Daf Yomi can start at 8:15 because we're back to Mincha Marv on time. Okay.
All right. Okay.
okay. Yeah, but we have, what time do we have?
No. I mean on a regular date. Tomorrow,
You turbo.
yeah, but I have a dinner meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow let's do the Daf Yomi at 5 p.m. Okay, let's try to do it at 5 p.m.
Yeah, if I can be there, but it's okay. And Surva?
So we're at normal time, 8:30.
Okay.
So we're on Chaf Hey, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Marchikin is on the velos, vesa kvaros, vesa bursakim in that ear. If there's an animal that's in a vela, or a grave, or a tannery, you have to distance them 50 amas from a city because of smell. In Burska el Mizracha ear. You can only build a tannery on the east of the city. Because the wind normally will go from west to east. And therefore, in the other situations, the smell of the tannery will hit the city. Rabbi Kiva Omer l'chol ruach hu oseh. You can build a tannery anywhere, chutz mimarav, except west. Umarchi chamishim amas, as long as you distance it 50 amas. Umarchikin is a mishram and a yarek. If you are soaking flax, the flax pond has to be distanced from a vegetable garden, also because of reach rav. As a kreshim and aptzolim, leeks have to be distanced from onions. As a chardam and advorim, mustard plants have to be distanced from bees. Rabbi Yossi mater b'charto, but Rabbi Yossi permits with the bees. Ibor Rabbi Kiva echi kamar. What did Rabbi Kiva say? L'chol ruach hu oiseh v'soymech means any distance from all four corners. You can build a tannery. The other ones can be built right next to the city, but the one from the west has to be 50 amas. From east, north, and south, you can build it, but you have to distance it 50 amas. On the west, you can't build it at all, no matter how far. So that's like the Havamina of the Gemara. They shoot to Dira. And we don't know what that means. That means there's always wind blowing. The four winds blow every day. The north wind blows with them. The northern wind has a way of tempering the other winds. The southern wind is the strongest. If it wasn't for the demon, the Ben Netz, that sort of moderates the southern wind, would destroy the world. And the by Tadira b'Shechina. That means where is the Shechina? Machlokes. Rabbi Ben Levi, the Psukim taught us where the Shechina is. The stars and all the heavenly bodies sort of bow to the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They face east to west. So they bow towards the west. Maybe it's like a Eved who backs away from his master. So maybe it's towards the east. So kasha. Rabbi Shia holds the Shekhinah is everywhere. The shlichim of Hashem is not like human shlich. I send a shaliach from Los Angeles, it can come back to Los Angeles to tell me that he did his shlichus. HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends a shaliach to a place, and it's from that place that they're choizer their shlichus. Shenemar hatishlach brachim v'yelechu v'yomru l'chaynenu. Yavo v'yomru lo nemar el v'yelechu v'yomru. Lamet shashchina b'chol makom. The Shekhinah is everywhere. Vav Rabbi Yishmael saw Shekhinah b'chol makom. The Tan of Rabbi Yishmael. Minayin sheshchina b'chol makom. Shenemar hinei hamalach adover bi yotzei u'malachacha yotzei likraso. Achrov lo nemar el likraso. Wherever he sends, it's likraso. Melamed sheshchina b'chol makom. Ve'af Rav Sheshes Sovar Shekhinah b'chol makom. Amar le Rav Sheshes l'shmaya. L'chol ruchasa ukmin l'bar mimizrach. You can pray to every location except mimizrach. And Balav Mishum the less Shekhinah. It's not that the Shekhinah is not there. Mishum the Moiru Bomini. The minim, those that deny Hashem, pray towards the east. For Vavo Amar Shekhinah b'Mayrav. Vavo says the Shekhinah is in the west. The Amar of Vavo, my Uriya Avir Ka. Uriya is another word for west. Means it's the air of Hashem. Amar Vidu, my Dichsiv, Yarov Kamatar Lichi, Zurach Maravish Shabam Ma'arpa Shel Olam. It's the westerly wind that comes from the neck of the world. Tizal Katali Masi, Zurach Tzvonis, the northern wind, Shemazelas as Azov. It makes the gold less valuable. Because with the northern wind, the grain will not grow. So the price of gold will go down. Kisir Maledesha Zurach Mizrachis. Shemisaerz Kolom Kirsoir. The eastern wind causes storms. The Kivrivim Aleesav Zurach Droimis. Shimal Revim Magdel Sasovim. It causes rain and causes grass to grow. Tanya Rabbi Eliezer Oimer. Oilam Lachzandra Hudoimer. The world is like a three-sided patio. Baruch Tzvornis Enomis Mobeves. The northern wind does not circle everything. The sun starts its turn from east, sort of goes southerly, and then eventually west. Once it reaches the northwestern corner, it goes up towards the east. It never goes all the way to the north. So that's why it's like a three-walled patio. It's like a small tent. The northern wind does circle it. Once the sun hits the northwestern corner, the sun comes out of this box. It goes underneath the world. They thought the sun travels around the earth. During the daytime, it travels in the southern sky. The Sovev Tzafon. At night, it's north Balayl. Sovev Olech Aruach. V'al Sviho Sav Shav Aruach. Elu Pnei Mizrach Pnei Ma'arav. This is the face of west and east. She Pamim, wintertime, the Misavavason, the sun will circle them from the outside. Upamim, in the summertime, Alchason, it goes within that box. Who haya oimer? A son Rav Eliezer. That the ruach tzvoinis sort of comes out because it says minacheder tavor soifa. Zurach droimis. This is the southern wind. Umamzerim kara zurach tzvoinis. The northern wind causes things to mifazer, to spread. Min Hashemes al yedei kereach zurach maravis. The ruach of mine, the motzek zurach mizrachis, because that's where the rain comes. I've amar ruach dramis malad reviv legelas asavim. You told me before that it's the southern wind that causes rain. Lo ikasha hada asya matra benichusa. When the rain comes quietly, and then things grow, that's when that's in the south. If it comes like in a torrent, that's, he said, when it comes from the west. Amrav Chizda, Maidich Meet Safon Zahav Ya'ateh, Zurach Tzvoinis, Shemazaz Zahav. It causes the grain not to grow. Therefore, the gold is going to be worth less. Chenu Oimer, Hizlim Zav Mikis. Amrav Mapap Rav Chizda, Miyom Shkar Beis HaMikdash, Lo Hukshemu Ruach Droimis. The southern wind never brought rain. Shenamar, Vaikzor al Yamin Varav. He made a gzeira on Yamin, which is south. The Yoichel al Small Velo Saveyu. He made a gzeira on the southern wind. Uksiv Tzafon v'Yamin Atabratem. Yamin means Daro. Amrav from Apam Rav Chizda Yom Shkar Beis HaMikdash Ein Akshamim Yordim Ma'itzer Tov. Since the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, the rain doesn't come from a good treasure store. Shenemar Yiftach Hashem L'chaz Atzara Tov. Bizman Yisrael Oishim Ritzot Shel Malkom Yisrael Shrinal Mosam. Klal Yisrael is behaving well and they're living there to Israel. Shamim Yotzim Oitzer Tov. The rain comes from a good place. Bizman She'en Yisrael Shrinal Mosam Ein Shamim Yordim Oitzer Tov. Amrav Yisrael Haroitzer Sheyachkim Yadrim. Whoever wants to become wise should face south because the menorah was in the south. If you want to become wealthy, you should face north. Simonech Shulchan is B'tzafon Umnor B'darim. Rishon ben Levi Omer Lo'olam Yadrim. You should always face south. Shemitoch Shemitzchakem Misasher, just like Shlomo Melech. He was asked for one thing. He asked for wisdom, because with wisdom you get wealth. Shenemar Orech Yomi B'Yamina B'Smola Oishav V'Kavu. In the south, which is Yamin, you have Orech Yomi, and you have everything. Oishav V'Kavu. Freiti Morva Rabbi Shimon Levi Omar Shechina B'Mayrin. Why would, if the Shechina is the west, why are you facing south? So the Mitzadi Tzadsudidi, his face is to the west, but he sort of turns his body a little bit to the south. Amar Rav Chanina Ravashi, Kagon Ason the Asvisu B'Tzvon Shlotzis Israel. We live in Eretz. We live to the north of Eretz Israel. Adrimu Adrumi. We face south to face the Beis HaMikdash. Uminalon shebeBavel Tzvon Shlotzis Israel Kaima. How do we know that Bavel is to the north? Chsiv mitzafon tiftach hara'a koish ve'aretz. Yirmiyah predicts that Nebuchadnezzar is going to come from Tzafon. Mishnah said, "Marchikin es hamishra min hayarek." You keep a flax pond away from a garden, and the mustard away from the bees. Rav Yossi Matir B'chad. Rav Yossi permitted Sheyachol, the owner of the mustard, can say loimerlo to the bees, Acha to omer li archeik chardal achamin advar, until you tell me move the mustard plant, I can tell you archeik varechem and chardalai. Shabos v'ochlos l'glugli archadarli. Your bees come and eat my mustard seeds, so they each damage each other. So neither one can force the other. Mishnah says, Barchikin is sa'ilan min abor esem v'chamesh amma. If you're going to plant a tree next to a bor, gotta keep it 25 amas away. Uvachar v'shikma 50 amas. Sycamore and a karam, 50 amas. Bein milmala, bein min atzad. Whether the bor is above where the tree is, whether it's on the side of the tree, Imabor kodma, if the bor was there first, koitzes, you cut the tree down. And the Venoisen Domim, the owner of the bor, pays for the value of the tree. Im Ilan Kadam, the tree was there, lo yikotz Ilan. If the tree was there first, we don't cut the tree down. Safik Zekodam, if we're not sure, lo yikotz. We also don't cut it down. Rav Yossi Omer, bor kodemis le'ilan lo yikotz. Even if the bors were there before the tree, don't cut it down. Each one, the guy who dug the bor dug it on his ground. The guy who planted the tree dug it on his ground. And therefore, you don't have to, the mazik doesn't have to move it. Tana. Ben shabor lamata v'ilan lamalo. Ben shabor lamala v'ilan lamata, you don't have to move it. Bishma bor lamata v'ilan lamalo, it causes damage, kozlin and sharshim maskilo. The trees, the roots, go and damage the bor. Ela bor lamala v'ilan lamata mai. Why would the roots cause a problem? It makes the karka full of holes. And damages the dirt around the bor. Even if the bor was there before the tree, you shouldn't cut the tree down. Each one digs his thing in his own territory. Allah is like Rabbi Yossi. Rafi Avashi. Ki haven be Rav Kahana. We were at the yeshiva Rav Kahana have Aminran. More Rabbi Yossi begiridi day. If there was a direct damage from something from a person's rishus, even though he did it with permission, Rabbi Yossi would admit that you'd have to get rid of it. Papi oniva asher haya. Papi was poor, but then he got rich. Bona apad, he built a palace. There were people who made sesame oil in his neighborhood. When the sesame seed oil came out, it would cause, sort of like an earthquake, it would cause the earth under his mansion to shake. Asla come into Ravashi. He went to Ravashi to complain. Omrlei, Kihavin Bey, Rav Kahana, Avamina, and Moed Rav Yossi, if there's a direct damage coming from a person, you can stop him. And you have to distance him. Kama, how much? It would, if when you put a jug down, it doesn't shake, that's the distance that you have to move it. Okay, tomorrow I said we're gonna learn at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
The Daf Yomi, and then the
Surah.
Surah will be at 8:30.
8:30. All right.
Okay, the fast is out at 8:30. How are you going to have a tour at 8:30? What are we talking about here? Fast comes out at 8:30, Ernie.
We could do the Surah on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Mario, let's send information that we'll do the Surah Wednesday night.
yeah.
What time?
Same thing at 8:30. Tomorrow I've got to do it early. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we can do the Daf at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Or even 7 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. But tomorrow we're going to do it at 5 o'clock because I have a dinner meeting. I can't eat anything because it's a fast day.
Yeah.
These people want from my life. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Shkoyach.
Bye.
All right.